So we're going to have some maths video. This video is slightly different because I'm going to ask you to think and write responses on the paper, or you might have to verbalize. You have to say what you're thinking in the video. Sometimes I'm going to pause the video, or you can pause the video, then you can think of what your response is, what you were thinking about maths. So today clearly we're doing angles, right? So what is it? Let's quickly practice. So what is an angle? Can you pause the video? You can think of the response, or you can write down what you're thinking, or just say it. So let's pause the video. Cool. You know what angle is like. Angle looks like this. Right? So, or angle looks like this. Right? Which is a larger angle? Is this a larger angle, or is this a larger angle? You can pause the video and just say your opinion. So welcome back. Well, a lot of people might have thought this was a larger angle. So what makes the angle larger? So before we talk about the size of the angles, there's a few things we need to know. So this is called an arm. This is also called an arm. And this is vertex. It's a pointy bit, right? So what makes the angle larger? Let's pause the video and let's hear a response. So we've just talked about what makes the angle larger. Is it the length of the arms? So is this larger than this angle? Now I'll quickly do one more thing. We sometimes draw a little arc to say where the angle is. So is this a larger angle? Is this a larger angle? So what makes the angle larger? Now, this is a lot pointier than this. We usually call this is a larger angle. I wonder why. So, I'm going to use a ruler. Just pretend I have two arms, right? So angle, the size of the angle, it depends on how much opening the arms have in between. We're not talking about how long this distance is, we're talking about how much of the turn two lines are making, two arms are making. You can imagine it's like a door. When you open a door, the more you open the door, the larger angle you can make right there. Now, do you know any special angles? We have some, I can think of 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 or 6 different types of angles we have. If you know, can you write down those angles? Or just say it. Can you pause the video? Welcome back. So, we're going to talk about 3 different angles today. One is what sometimes we call a sharp angle, or we call it acute angle. So, when an angle is looking very sharp, like this is called an acute angle. So this is angle. We call it acute. What color should I use? Red. This is called acute. Now, when the acute angle gets bigger and bigger, so that's acute, that's acute, that's acute. See the opening in there? Acute, 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 still acute. And when it goes to boom, this is called right angle. I am balancing this. Let's see. This is called right angle. Right angle. That sometimes we use a little corner instead of an arc. Now when the angle gets bigger, even bigger, bigger, over an acute over the right angle, so it's like a blunt angle over here, we call it obtuse. Red it's supposed to be. Now we have three different angles. One is acute, one's right angle, and the one's obtuse angle. Look around the room or look around the house. I wonder which angle you can find the most. Let's pause the video. You can wander around and find acute, right, or obtuse angles. Let's go. So, I bet you found a lot of right angles in your house. Now, are they really right angles or are they really not right angles? So, this is what we're going to make. Can you find a piece of paper? This is what we're going to do. We're going to fold this in half, just a scrap paper. We're going to fold this in half, about half. That was not very mathematical, was it? Then I'm going to use this new line of fold. I'm going to fold this or match these two lines perfectly. Now this part here is now right angle. So I'm going to mark it. This is my right angle. I can use both sides, right? Now what you can do is you can match this part on or anything. Let's see, the ruler, the corner of the ruler is what has right angle. Now, how about my whiteboard? Whiteboard is round on the corner. So if we can extend this line, we can extend this line. They may make, these two arms may make a right angle. However, it's round. A lot of things have right angles. This is a book. A corner of the books can be right angles. Now you have about 2 minutes. You can wander around with your, well, let's make your angle finder first. This is called right angle finder. Walk around the house, walk around the room. Let's see how many perfect right angles you can find. Let's pause the video. So, you found a lot of right angles, I'm sure. Now let's see. You couldn't find many acute angles. You couldn't find many obtuse angles. Why do you think there are a lot more right angles in their life than acute and obtuse? You have another 2 minutes. You can write down your response. You can say your opinion, or you can just think about it. Let's pause the video. Why do we have more and more right angles than other angles? Let's pause the video. So, did you find many right angles? Now, I wonder why we have so many right angles in our lives. I don't know. It may be a good discussion point with the parents, so you can have a quick discussion after the video. So this is what we're going to do next. We have acute angle, obtuse angle, and right angle. So we are going to draw an egg. Ooh, That's a bad egg. Bad egg. So I'm going to draw a big egg. Now, what Easter's coming, I guess. So those people who believe in, love Easter holidays and Easter celebrations, you can do this as an Easter egg. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw a zigzag. Now you have to use the ruler. With the ruler, you're going to draw zigzag lines. So now, for the time, right, you can use your angle finder or right angle finder. See if you can find right angles on maybe there, on the egg. Now, according to the types of angles, you're going to color in the angle. So, let's say my acute is going to be red. My obtuse is going to be green. Then I'm going to use blue for the right angle. So, then you're going to decorate the egg. So, for example, let's do this. I bet this is the right angle right here. So, I'm going to decorate this part blue. There's another right angle, close, maybe that's better. Right angle. Now this is a bit smaller than right angle, so this is acute. That's red. Got it? You've got about 5 minutes. Or you can just pause the video and let's draw a special zigzag angle egg. So next video we're going to do angle dance. Now I do know a lot of musics are made with 8 counts. We're going to use that fact and we're going to use some angle actions. So stay tuned.